we were telling you last week on Mike in the Night how the Swedish government is offering it's right here, £31,000 for migrants to get lost or just go back home, right? Well, let's do a follow-up on that. Very few migrants are interested in Sweden's re-immigration offer worth £31,000. While many migrants might not like the Swedes, well, the migrants hate the Swedes, most have no interest in ever leaving Sweden. So there it is right there. They imported this problem. And like we said on this channel, that's going viral everywhere else. When you import the third world, you become the third world. And that was a quote we said back in 2021 when the migrant train in February or March of 2021 was moving north from the southern Mexican border into the United States. And despite being offered £31,000 to re-immigrate by Swedish government, polling shows that very few migrants will accept the offer. And poll shows that 77% of these questioned in the survey said that they were not even interested in increased amount, and only 15% said they would be interested in the offer. The others are uncertain. So, and Bulgaria, not Hungary, manufactured the pager bombs used in Israel attack against Hezbollah, left 37 dead and injured thousands. A lot of people are saying it was manufactured or something in Taiwan and it was intercepted by spies and blah, 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 blah. And pagers used by hundreds of Hezbollah members that near simultaneously exploded on Tuesday, September 17, were not manufactured by the Hungarian company BAC Consulting KFT. It only acted as intermediary in the transaction with the Bulgarian Norta Global Lot. The firm sent the gadgets to the military group. So there it is right there for you guys to see. Clear up any misconceptions. And Israel caught planting explosive devices in children's toys. And there's a media blackout. And Israel has been caught hiding lethal explosive devices in children's toys destined for Lebanon, according to reports. They seem, okay, especially curious with the mild child, said Chris Clark of the United Nations Mine Action Coordinate Center in Lebanon back in 2006 when Israel-Lebanon conflict began. And they're small, they're easily to conceal themselves amongst all the rubber and the debris of the bombing. We find that children unwillingly pick them up and then sadly suffer injuries from them. This is really sad shit when the children start getting involved, and that's why we never take sides on any of these wars. Volkswagen could cut up to 30,000 employees in Germany. The German giant is simply no longer selling enough cars. So they're not selling enough cars, and German car manufacturer Volkswagen cut up to 30,000 jobs of its 300,000 employees in Germany, and restructuring according to Manager magazine. That's pretty sad. And a rape is reported every hour in London. So if you live in Rape City, London, that's what we've been dubbing it, Rape City Europe, Rape City London. Blame the rapist, not the victim. So that's what's been going on a lot in Europe, where they blame the victim, not the rapist. And a lot of them have been getting out of jail all over France, Germany, rural towns, rural villages. That's what's been going on, folks. And the failed policy of accepting unchecked mass migration has wrecked the social fabric of the United Kingdom, leading to an emergency of the grooming gangs and an explosion of sexual violence rates. Sure enough, not all rapes and sexual assaults in Britain are linked to the invasion of illegals from cultures that are not assimilating, but the two phenomena sure developing in parallel. So this is pretty sad what's happening. And Allahu Akbar. Knife attacker who killed one in Rotterdam and wounded two others is suspected of terrorism. You don't say. A man attacked and killed one person and also severely wounded another in the Dutch city of Rotterdam last night. According to eyewitnesses, the suspect screamed Allahu Akbar during the attack. Now prosecutors say the man is suspected of terrorism. Police arrested the suspect who is also injured and transported to the hospital. And the stabbing attack left 32-year-old man from Rotterdam dead and a 33-year-old man from Switzerland with serious wounds who has since left the hospital. So you can't even be, it's so scary what's happening here. And over in the EU picks pro-censorship lawmaker Henna Virekanen to take over from the Thierry Breton. So the pro-censorship and we can't read that one. Anyways, just wanted to let you guys know. And we got some good news. We got a mass victory. Irish government drops draconian hate speech legislation after backlash. So we've been covering this draconian law, hate speech in Ireland, when a lot of people were protesting from when a little girl got raped, and everyone was protesting there over it. And people were protesting over different incidents. There's multiple protests in Ireland. Ireland's been dying for a long time. And it's about time that something's going in their favor, because the Irish people have been through a lot there. And you can look up on our channel what we've been talking about when it comes to Ireland. There's a video we did called Ireland is Dying. You might want to watch it, okay? The Atlantic. Don't worry about Israel turning your phone into a bomb. Don't worry about it. It's for your safety, right? Israel's putting explosives into everyday items, including iPhones, which can remotely detonate at any time, is nothing to worry about, according to The Atlantic. The same newspaper that infamously called for a pandemic amnesty and attempted to cover up Jocelyn Maxwell's abuse for minors is now trying to normalize the idea that the global elite can smuggle explosives into your phone, which can be exploded when they decide you are a threat to the agenda. And that's why they have these phones tied to you with serial numbers, and they know, and they have your barometrics. They have all this stuff because they want to know, make sure it's you on that phone. But if someone innocent dies in the process, well, they're doing it for freedom. They're doing it to save your life, right? So that's just how that works, right? And that's pretty much what's happening in Europe. There's more happening, but I wanted to cover those key articles for you guys here tonight on Mike in the Night.